Hello again, wonderful people, and welcome to another graphic designing uh, tutorial. And yes, so we would want to design this flyer from scratch without using any templates. So let's get right into it. And my name remains Bernard Mensah. Okay, so sorry. So, like I said, we are designing this flyer from scratch without using any template. So we come to our empty Canva and I think I'll maintain this color because I think that's the same color. But then again, if that's not the color you want, you can just select the background and then change your color here. But I would want to maintain this color. You can have gradients also, but let me maintain this color because there will be a picture over it. So yeah, sorry. Now I keep mentioning that in designing there are layers and some layers are on top of the other. So sometimes when you are designing, some layers comes on top of another, which if that is where you want it. So you see this particular layer is on top of the whole thing. I think that's where I wanted to leave it. When you look at this picture is behind all these layers, and I think I want it there. So it depends on you how you want it. Someone can just insert anything anyhow and then rearrange it with the position. Someone also can decide to go according to arrangements. So the background, so it looks like this is the next thing from the background. This is the first thing on the background. So sorry about that. This is the first thing on the background. So we come, and then again I've shown you how to download images and use, but I already have that particular image at my uploads. I've already used it, so let me just click, and then it brings a picture here. So I was saying something that if let's say this is my picture and I'd want to maybe make it a little bright, just come to edit image. Whilst that particular image is selected, probably saturate it a little, increase the brightness a little. You can just play around here to see what suits you. So I think I like my positioning. No, let me increase the size of it. So reposition, drag, reposition. I think I love this. Yeah. So again, coming to editing, can just come to all and then increase the vibrance a little. That's a little too much. Okay, let's just maintain this. Now I would want to insert my logo. So let me just pick the logo straight from here. Control C to copy, Control V. But again, you would have to come and pick, if you have uploaded the logo, you would have to come and pick it from uploads. But I'm just picking it straight, so I put the logo also on top of the image. And arrangement, we've already started arrangement. Now if you've been following this course or this program, you know that I always like using these elements. I don't know why. It's just I love using it. I seriously, I don't know why I love using it. I don't know, maybe because I can resize it. So let me resize, and yes, you guessed right, we are creating this element. So you resize and I rotate. You see this here, I use that to rotate it. And yeah, we started designing. Don't worry about it being on top of the picture. So you can always use the transparency to reduce it. And let's maintain this transparency 45. Let's maintain that. So again, I recycle. I don't come and insert it again. So I duplicate and then change the color. You have options, colors of the image. Sometimes it's advisable to use the colors available to you in the images or in the logo. You will not have to reinsert any other thing, so you don't have too many colors that probably may cause some distraction. So just to I'm just playing around with some of the colors, and you can explore, just explore with your designs. But basically you understand how to insert images, or how to use images and shapes to get the design you want. So yeah, I think it's looking similar. So let's keep rearranging and exploring. I think let me use yellow. I've not used yellow. Sorry, gold. So I think I'm okay. So now I create this. So I insert my element. Sorry, I insert my element. Again, I don't know why I keep using this. I don't know why. So I position it where I want, and change the color. I don't know. You realize this is some kind of gradient. So I come back, and then in the color, I think I'm okay with the color, but let me just do the gradient. So you see there's option here. You see solid color, and then there's gradients. So just choose whichever you are comfortable with. So let me just being creative. So what happened here is, the gradients has two colors, right? It has this side and then this side. So now in the middle, the two colors try to blend. So now when you choose gradients, these are the two colors available. So you can be creative with your colors. Choose think I like this. So that's the side. This side of it, the right side is the right, the left side is for this left. So I think I'm okay, and then I insert my text. Let me just choose this one, and so black font color, and then a darker background is a no. So I have to make one light. So let me just make the font color white, and it pops out. So what's the information? Oh, okay. So now I inserted this is a font template. So let me insert this font. Let me use for tests, and this is a font template I inserted. So let me resize this. Oh, sorry. Let me resize this. Again, I've already done it, so let me just copy the text, copy and paste. Don't worry about that. So you meet situations like this where the things or your elements are simply not working. You can just mess up, and you see the sales are supposed to be down. It's either I choose to delete this. So let me, you see this is selected, this is a different, yes, it's now ungrouped. So it's either I ungroup them and then resize. So the font size is now 33. I think I'm okay. Let me just work with the 33, and then again positioning, and now I choose this, I copy this and then paste it. So still Control A to select within a text box. If it's not, if you've not highlighted or you've not selected the text inside the text box, it will select the whole element. So look at something, I have not selected anything here. So when I do Control A, it will select every element. So you just click out to unselect, and then you select inside, or you make sure you choose the text box, and make sure the cursor, it gives you a cursor. When it gives you a cursor, meaning you are ready to type. So just do Control A on your keyboard to select all. But again, like I'm saying, you just have to explore. So let me resize. So I think this is okay for me. Let me bring this element again for my contact. So change it to white. And if you are trying colors and they are not working, normally when I'm trying colors and they are not working, I just choose white, because white color blends with almost everything. When I'm trying some colors and then they are not working, I just choose white. So I come to select the text content, and I can insert a text box. So this is actually not the color I want. So choose any of the deep blue colors. Yes, I think I like this positioning. So then let me just duplicate this and then write contact us on, don't worry about this. So just stretch the text box, and hey, it's too long, but again, we can play around. Let's play around. Let me use, I always do a lot of try and errors. If it works, I leave it. If it doesn't work, I just delete it and then move on. And I think this is working, or just for you to see how sometimes you can just play around. So just look for a call icon, and let me choose this, and then resize. Okay, so now I'm done with this. I think it looks good to me, or it looks okay to me. So now I insert social media handle. Insert social media handle. If you're doing something and everything is messed up, this is your guy. This is your guy. When everything is messed up, this is your guy. Always look for this guy. This guy will just bring you back to normal. Normally, you may be doing something and something can mess up, and you see, when you identify where the problem is, that is when you can solve the problem. But sometimes you do something and you don't even know what happened, or you don't even know what is happening. This is your guy. You just undo. You just undo to the last point where you were okay, and you continue from there. So when you set Facebook, I don't know why I always like Facebook to start. So again, this trick, either I check the size of this. I think the previous one we did, let me maintain it 9.5, and I can decide to maintain this also as 9.5 or something close, and yeah, it looks the same. So let me recycle, duplicate, and change the font size. Let me use 21. Okay, let me try something. No, arrangement. This comes back a bit. This comes back a bit now. So just write clothing, and I reduce. Oops. You see what I said? I grabbed an element I didn't want to grab, or I didn't want to move, and I'm not sure what happened. So I just do undo to the last point where I was okay, and it says grabbed again. So what you do is you make sure the element you want to grab or the element you want to move is selected. My element I wanted to move wasn't selected, so it was moving anything. It was moving this picture, and you see this blurriness. We'll talk about this blurriness. So I just select the element and then reposition. I think I'm okay. Now this blurriness, normally it depends on the picture you downloaded or the picture you inserted. When the picture is not big enough, that's why normally when I want to download a picture, this side is a thumbnail and this is the actual picture, and you always have to make sure you get a bigger picture. So it's either you filter them out. You filter, so you come to tools and then you come to sizes and then you select large size. That is when you Google the name you want, and then Google will filter the images to large sizes, only large sizes. And you see this is a big size. I think this is also a big size. So yeah, so when you zoom out, and I think we're good. I think we are good generally. It's looking similar, and yeah, so congratulations, your designing skills are becoming dangerous. Your designing skills are becoming dangerous. And again, practice. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to try new things. Yeah, so I want to say thank you for joining me, and have a blessed day. Bye bye.